Hi everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm Terry. Thank you for being here with me. I'm coming at you with a part four of a post-surgery recovery vlog. I'm still here with my chest full of 2x4 pads, which is super attractive, and my pink pasty self, which is even more attractive. Can you be pasty and pink at the same time? Well, if you can, then I'm the model of a pink pasty Casper prototype. So, yeah, I'm feeling super beautiful in my outfit here, with my black corset thing. So, for anybody who's new here, I had to have emergency breast surgery because my implants, due to the fact that um, some time ago when I was working out, I had dropped a 20-pound weight on this one, and it had scarred by hardening and calcifying. And then just recently, maybe like approximately a couple months ago, my doctor told me that this one had actually busted or ripped, but he said that it had opened up, inside. They were saline implants. So I had planned on, having these removed due to the weight that I dropped on it. It was a pure, one of those iron dumbbells, and than the fact that this had torn. But I had not planned on it, to be this year or probably not even the next couple of years, but it happened. And he said that it didn't have to necessarily be done right away, but it was much better if I did. So that's what I did. And I had to run around making preparations and everything. And I was, scared but excited. I was like, I had that terrified but excited feeling like, okay, well, if it has to be done and it's going to be done, and I had planned on it far into the future, but now that, I have to have it done, great. Um, so I just want to say that, at least for me, and a lot of other people that I've talked to, like in these past couple of weeks, going out walking, going to the mall or other places, and running into people. They also, the ones who share their experiences, like me, the surgery is not the difficult part because you go to sleep and you wake up, provided you have a great team. The difficult part is the recovery. And for me, specifically, why it's difficult is because I'm not mobile like I was before the surgery, because I was doing everything and anything. I can walk perfectly well. Even right after the surgery, I could walk perfectly well. But as far as like, I'm not supposed to be raising my arms, so on and so forth. So that's, that's part of it. And plus, ideally, you should have somebody with you at all times, which I've had because um, my doctor, my surgeon doesn't even want me holding my purse or any handbag or anything like that. So I take that and I become even more overcautious about it than I already was. Um, so I was the sweet the sweet lady who's here with me right now. She was just gesturing to me what she's gonna do next. So I was like, okay. So yeah, I've had people here with me at all times, and so anybody in a similar situation, if you've had surgery for any reason, and I watch YouTube and I see others who have had surgery for various reasons, even some totally different from me. Recovery is all the same, even though it's even when it's not. So, um, Yeah, I just want the best results out of this. He not only has me in this um, bra. Luckily, they gave me a black one, and then so I looked at the label and I purchased several more because if I have to wear these every day, I want to have clean ones. He also has me in a binder. So this whole thing looks like I'm wearing a black corset. He has me in a binder because he wants to keep me stiff, as in straight up at all times, for my posture to get even better results. And I'm wearing a foam underneath the binder. So that makes it even more beautiful, you know. So yeah, I'm being sarcastic, but I follow all directions, because when I originally got my implants, I did not follow all directions, even though I was careful then. But this is a more experienced and better me. I hope I'm looking into the camera. If I'm not, all right, because it's awkward now the way I'm holding the phone. Um, yeah. So these past couple weeks have been joyful, but also full of anxiety and stress because there's so many great things I want to do now, but I can't for actually the next approximately year. you know, we'll see, but I'm going to give it at least a year because it is a three-part surgery. So I'm going to have two more, just minor things that he wants to do, but he don't want to do it all at once because the scarring was very extensive. Even though it didn't like harm me on a daily basis, but what's underneath is like different. It would like there was a lot of damage. So, and he showed me after the surgery. It's funny. I think it was last week I was in his office and his staff are so wonderful. I just have to say, I mean, um, and I've learned also that a physician, a surgeon, doctors, um, office staff are their team, and their attitude and their behavior are actually an extension and reflection of the doctor. And I found this to be consistent across the board. When you walk into an office and you get a feeling that those people are rude or they have an attitude, it's because the doctor's the same way. And when you walk into an office and the office staff are so nice and so accommodating and they do that on a consistent basis, they're a reflection of the doctor and the doctor's attitude. And my doctor slash surgeon is absolutely wonderful, and his attitude as well. Because I had complications last week, and I will make a vlog to talk about that also. And when I called him in the morning and I was so sick, which actually had nothing to do with the surgery, but I was feeling so anxious. I had this high level anxiety when I called his office, and they put me through to him. He actually, that night when I got back from the hospital, because yes, I ended up in the hospital ER, so it was temporary, and I came back feeling better. He had called me and left a message from his personal cell phone to check up on me. Um, he's just wonderful. So far, so good. Um, and I do walk on a daily basis. For shopping, errands, and other things. They want me walking around. They want me moving. Not doing any workouts or exercises. They don't even want me driving yet. So that's where the physical activity stands, which I knew that this is how it was going to be. So, in my two previous vlogs, I talked about that briefly. I touched on some of the things I did in anticipation of the upcoming surgery. So, which were questionable decisions, but you know, in our human nature, this is how we are, and I'm still on my journey. So. I hope I'm looking into the camera. If I'm not, forgive me. Um, because when this vlog comes out, I don't know where my eyes end up. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm looking at the right place now, at the right hole, however that sounds. Lens. So yeah, it's been challenging too. Although it's been great, it's also been challenging. Some things have come up which I've had to deal with as far as the staff that I have here with me at all times. The lady who's here right now, she's super, super sweet. Um, she is going back to the Philippines because her children are there and she has a new grandchild. So I'm going to be losing her, unfortunately, but I have somebody new and so we'll see how that person works out. I'm kind of excited, but I'm also very careful. So, the other person that I had here, I thought she started out great, but then I caught her doing something and I told her straight out in no uncertain terms, that's done. So, those are some of the challenges. This is life. Things come up. We have to deal with it, I guess. So, um, yeah, and today I'm going to see my doctor again. So we'll see if these lovelies can come out or not. They didn't want me purchasing a new bra and binder yet because they said that everything's going to be like a lot of swelling is going to be going down. So they wanted me to wait and size them, but I don't believe in having just one set. So I purchased a few more sets, as in more than two more sets, so I can daily wear new clean ones. But I'm excited about the point that I'll get to where I can actually purchase real bras, not just post-surgery bras. But at least these are black, so they're a little nicer than if I had like, like beige ones or white ones. Although, those are also options. So, some people might prefer those. Anyways, I'm working on my diet and eating plan. I'm still not to the place where I can um, go back to, my totally healthy, organic, strict way of eating. My body's still adjusting, my system's still adjusting, so I have saltines on call. I never knew how saltines could save your life, and I'm being dramatic, but when you're feeling nauseous or when even something is about to come on, in my experience, saltines have saved me from a trip to the ER. That's how good they are, and I'm talking about, actual saltines. Um, I have those next to me. Um, if another migraine should start coming on, I'm not going to fool around with it because sometimes a holistic solution is not going to cut it. If I have a migraine and I don't want to end up back in the hospital, for now I have Imitrex from the last time that I was in there in the ER, which was about a week ago, but I still haven't touched it yet, but it's still here with the saltines and my ice water and Amazon Prime. So here I am still. So if you're here with me and I'm not here by myself, thank you so much for being here. I would love for you to subscribe. I would love to read your questions, personal experiences, suggestions. And I know that I have only one eye on the screen right now, which is fine. At least that's what I'm seeing. Um, so yeah, I would love to hear any, read um, your questions, comments, experiences, suggestions, anything. Um, so please subscribe, turn on the notifications. If there's anything that you want to know about, if there's anything you want to share, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much and have a great day.